Welcome to Tarot and Chill. My name's Nisha, and this is a pick a card reading to find out about the faraway distant future. I've got 6 groups for you to choose from today. Group 1 is the Black Tourmaline. Group 2 is the Citrine. Group 3 is the Amazonite. Group 4 is the Clear Quartz. Group 5 is the Rose Quartz. And Group 6 is the Apatite. Please pause the video now if you need to take a moment to make your choice. Otherwise, I'll see you in your reading. All the timestamps will be in the description box. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below if you enjoy this reading. And leave me a comment to let me know how it resonates with you. That really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm so more people can see this. Subscribe if you're new here, I make a lot of content like this. And thank you so much to everyone who's already subscribed, booked readings with me, donated, left me lovely comments, liked my videos, and supported me over on Patreon. I'm so grateful for you guys. See you in your reading. This reading is for you if you chose the Black Tourmaline. Let's see what cards you have. From the Sacred Power reading cards, you have Rainbow Dragon. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Delight. From the Urban Tarot, you have the High Priestess. From the Tower of the Divine, you have the Eight of Coins. From the Neo Tarot, you have the Nine of Wands. And from the Ancestral Path Tarot, you have Judgment. I'm seeing a time of great celebration. Huge, huge, huge success and celebration, where you are really, really going to be experiencing the very best that life has to offer. But it's going to be really hard for you. I'm seeing you guys finding it very tough to maintain that position and finding it kind of stressful. You might be currently trying to manifest this success. And while I do think you're going to enjoy it and find a lot of delight in it, I think you're going to be extremely busy and feel kind of tied up in what you're doing, feeling like you don't get any time to chill. I'm seeing just longing for that alone time, which I think is going to be great, but your attitude to the work might not be the best. It might just be your attitude towards it. It doesn't seem like there's anything wrong. It seems like everything's going amazingly well. But yeah, for some of you guys, you might have to do some reflection and figure out some things. It might be just kind of hard to find time to tune into your intuition. You might just feel overwhelmed with the amount that's on your plate. And yeah, you might kind of you might end up going down a slightly different path, an off path from the one that you're currently on. Or you might go deep down this path and then a door opens to something else. I'm seeing for some of you guys it's been a really stressful situation, you've been doing really stressful work and feeling overwhelmed with it and feeling like life's passing you by because you've been so busy with work and you just never reached the point of completion. And I'm feeling you might change route. You might go down a different path that leads you to this success for you guys. I'm seeing you getting a lot of time. You will eventually get some time to yourself, no matter how busy you get. No matter how busy your work's going to get in the future. And like I said, it's not bad. It's really good because you're going to get a lot of abundance from it. I feel like financially things are going to be going really well. And I do feel like you'll be feeling good about it, but there's also things from the past that I feel like you're going to be revisiting, and I think you're going to need that time alone. You might have to take some breaks from work, from what you're doing. It does feel like there's some inner transformation happening as well, which might be why you need the alone time. I'm seeing you getting the time to relax, despite all the hard work that you're going to be doing. But the quality of your work is just going to be amazing, which is why there's so much success. So I think it's going to be hard for you guys to take breaks because you don't want to lose the position that you're in. So it is just your mind state. It's not like you can't take breaks. I feel like you do, you will. Because this is a far away, distant future. I don't know. This is Spirit's idea. I don't know what that means to Spirit. I don't know how many months or years that means. How many weeks or months or years. But yeah, it does just seem like the attitude is feeling like there's no time to relax, but it does seem like there is. I just think what you're doing is so amazing that you won't want to lose the position of success that you're reaching. I think you'll be taking a lot of delight in your success, no matter how stressful it becomes. And it feels like it's all you as well. I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of time alone to really find yourself. I'm seeing the sense of deep self-reflection, deep self-understanding that comes from solitude. It comes from looking into your own mind, looking in the mirror very deeply. And I'm also seeing you going back to transforming yourself. It's in the way of looking and seeing what you don't like about yourself. So I do feel like you're going to get some time to do that, to see what needs to be changed going forwards, to see what you'd like to make better. But yeah, really great reading, Group 1. I hope you enjoyed that. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below if you did. And leave me a comment to let me know how that resonated with you. That really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm so more people can see this. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box for personal readings, Patreon, PayPal, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Citrine. Let's see what cards you have. From the Sacred Power reading cards you have Protection. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle you have New Beginnings. From the Urban Tarot you have Wealth, the Ten of Pentacles. From the Tarot of the Divine you have the Page of Cups. From the Neo Tarot you have the Emperor and the Devil. And then from the Ancestral Path Tarot you have the Seven of Staves and the Nine of Staves. It feels like there's going to be a new beginning with regards to your financial situation, and it's going to lead to you to long-term success. This might be something that you've started recently, I'm seeing, that's like very, very blessed and protected, and that will last for a very, very long time and keep building, keep growing. It feels like indefinitely. It feels like it's just going to keep growing. And I feel like a lot of that has to do with the fact that you guys are so on top of your routine. You're very disciplined, and you're going to stay... I feel like you're going to stay on top of your routine no matter what. It feels like a lot of this protection comes from your own actions, from you protecting things, from distraction from other people, from unhealthy situations. But I'm seeing like a very intense sexual relationship, an emotional connection happening. I feel like you're going to fall in love with somebody who's this person's very powerful, they're very impressive, and they're really going to want to protect you and do anything for you. They'll be very sweet, they'll be like right by your side. And I feel like this person will really fall at your feet. They'll be really obsessed with you. Really, really into you. Crazy about you, I'm feeling. But yeah, I'm feeling a lot of pressure for you guys. It feels like a lot of stress. And to be honest, if you're building this kind of wealth, it is going to be a stressful process to build. But it feels like once you've got it sorted, it feels like you will be able to relax a bit. And like I said, most of that comes from your routine being so on point. So it's like you just have this routine that you need to stick to. And I do feel a really amazing relationship that's going to help you. Lots of playful, emotional times, connecting with other people, making new friends. Just feeling very in love with life despite the stress, despite the hard work that you're going to be doing. It's not going to come easy. This is not overnight success. This is not a lottery win. This is you building something from the ground up. You putting in some really hard work to create this for yourself. And you are very blessed, like you have backup from the divine, and it feels like you might have people in your life who are really there for you, who really support you. You might have a whole family who you're taking care of, who give you a lot of emotional support and love and inspire you to keep going no matter how hard it gets. You'll see the inspiration. You'll see the reason behind it. And it feels like there's a lot of force, there's a lot of power, there's a lot of potential, there's a lot of magic in what you're doing. It does feel like if you do have a family, you're creating generational wealth, you're creating wealth for your children. That might be the motivation behind it. If you're a man watching, you might become a father. And I feel like the bond with your children will be very intense for you. And I'm feeling like it will turn you into this if you're not already like this. I'm seeing that being the motivation for you to keep going no matter how tough. But it is going to be tough. It's not going to be super easy for you guys. You will have to work for it. And it feels like there's going to be times when you're not going to feel like you're getting what you deserve. You're going to feel like it's too much work and it's not worthwhile. But I do see you continuing no matter what. I see you continuing through that feeling, not giving up, really wanting it, wanting this success. But I do feel like there might be some bad temptations and destructive forces that come up, and you might have to resist these very strongly, because they might be very distracting. And I feel like in order for you to create this success, you need to avoid all the distractions at all costs. But I feel this superhero energy coming from you. So I feel like whatever's presented to you, you're going to be able to take it on and make the best out of it. And yeah, you're really forging this new beginning for yourself, which is going to last for a very long time. And I do feel like for a lot of you guys, it's something that you're already starting. Or it could be something that you're already feeling like you want to do. And it feels like it's going to provide a lot for you. But yeah, not just for you, it's for other people as well. Amazing reading group 2. I really hope you enjoyed that. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below if you did. And leave me a comment to let me know how that resonated for you. Subscribe if you're new here. I make a lot of readings like this. And check out the information in the description box if you're interested in personal readings, Patreon, PayPal, or Instagram or Twitter. Thank you so much to everyone who's already subscribed, booked readings with me, donated, left me lovely comments, liked my videos, and joined the Patreon family. I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Amazonite. Let's see what cards you have. From the Sacred Power reading cards, you have Truth. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Fulfillment. From the Urban Tarot, you have the Sun. From the Tower of the Divine, you have the King of Swords. And the Six of Cups. From the Neo Tarot, you have the Six of Cups. Wow, that's very interesting. And Judgment. Okay, that's very interesting. And then from the Ancestral Path Tarot, you have the Three of Swords. Okay, this is super interesting. I'm seeing you might return to something or somebody from the past. With double Six of Cups and Judgment. And you might return to kind of clear things up. Like you might need to speak the truth or somebody else might need to speak the truth. And it might be very painful. It might be very difficult. But it does feel like it will be cleansing. It will be healing. It will lead to more happiness, more openness, a sense of closure, a sense of completion. But I am seeing for some of you guys, you might return to a relationship from the past. The person might apologize and come back and seem like they've changed, but then they might hurt you again. For others of you, I feel like this is more about you and your own transformation, your inner transformation. I feel like some of you guys, you might be really transforming yourself, and that might involve telling the truth to other people about who you are, living more in your light, living in a way that's more fulfilling for you, where you don't have to hide parts of yourself. You can just be your true self. At this point of your life that I'm seeing. And you might have to leave things behind because they no longer fit with your soul. You might change a lot inside. What you want might be very different. What you find fulfilling might change a lot. And I'm seeing you come into some realizations about this. And you might have been showing a different version of yourself to the world than who you are. But I'm seeing a sense of you being more honest, of you being more true to yourself, of you living in a way that's more what you want. But yeah, it might disappoint other people. You doing that, like other people might have expectations of you, but it feels like you have to do what's fulfilling for you. And I'm seeing you guys definitely chasing your own fulfillment, doing the things that you most want to do in life, being the way that you want to be in life. Feeling free to explore your own potential and chase your dreams, chase the things that matter to you. With the double Six of Cups, I do see some of you guys having children, and that might be why you do a lot of self-reflection. With the Sun here as well, I feel like you might add to your family. Children might become very significant at some point in your life, and I feel like, again, it will be very fulfilling. But that will involve making a lot of changes to yourself, and it might be difficult to become a parent. Like you might have to do a lot of soul searching and addressing things within yourself. I'm seeing, and within your environment, cutting things out, and it will be challenging, but it feels very fulfilling. And it feels like ultimately you'll reach a higher level, you'll reach a point of more clarity. And I feel like getting to know yourself better. There might be some painful things from your own past that you need to explore, that you've been running away from. And it feels like in order for you to get true happiness and fulfillment, you might have to kind of revisit the past mentally, to learn from it, to get the knowledge from it, ready to move forwards again. I'm seeing friends will be very significant. And having more fun, just having time to relax and enjoy life. I'm seeing you maybe taking a break from hard work. It seems like more time to just think and relax and be with the people you love. But you might have to grieve some things. You might have to let go of some things. And it feels like things from the past that you're kind of remembering. Or something from the past that somebody's talking to you about to get closure, to get clarity, to get... Yeah, it's like a sense of clearing the air. To close it out. But I do see you chasing a life that's more fulfilling for you. And that might be due to a lot of realizations that you're having about yourself and about what you want. and that might come from analysing the past. Some of you guys might move back to somewhere from the past. Or yeah, spend more time with your family, spend more time with your friends, go back to an old job or something. But it feels like it will be because of your choice. All the changes that will happen will be your choice, your decision. But I really hope you enjoyed that group 3. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below if you did. And leave me a comment to let me know how that resonated for you. Subscribe if you're new here, I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box if you'd like a personal reading, to support my channel, or for anything else you might be interested in. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the clear quartz. Let's see what cards you have. From the Sacred Power reading cards you have Retreat. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle you have Purification. From the Urban Tarot you have the Empress. From the Tower of the Divine you have the Ace of Wands. From the Neo Tarot you have the Magician. And from the Ancestral Path Tarot you have the Star. Very nice reading, guys. It really feels like you're going to be creating a lot. It feels like you're going to be really inspired. I'm really inspired to go towards your dreams, and I feel like taking action towards creating what you want to see in your life. And I also feel like you're going to get a break from a lot of stressful things, or basically everything stressful. I feel like everything that's currently stressing you, you're going to get a retreat from that. I even feel like you might move somewhere that feels a lot happier for you. Somewhere more inspiring. Somewhere where you have more space. I'm seeing maybe somewhere closer to nature. Some of you guys, if you're a feminine, you might be becoming a mother. If you're a masculine, you could be having a family. But I feel like that message was more for the feminines watching. And I feel like you're going to get a lot of satisfaction in that. And it feels like through you caring for others, it feels like that will help you to take care of your own health better. And I'm just seeing this very positive energy, very positive, inspired, creative energy. And yet, even if you're not pregnant, even if you don't end up having children, some of you guys might not ever want children, and that's fine. But I'm seeing you just creating projects, creating ideas, creating art, being very productive. And yeah, I keep hearing the word inspired. Super, super inspired. It feels like you kind of have a break from life to basically create and grow things from your own self. Using your own talents. Some of you guys could be writers, some of you guys could be painters, some of you guys could be musicians, some of you guys could be any other form of art. And I'm just seeing a lot of peace and space for you to be able to do the things that you enjoy. I feel like whatever you most enjoy doing, you'll be having space to do that. And it feels like the relationships in your life will be very, very loving, very healing. It feels like the people you'll have around you will be very genuine and nurturing for you. It feels like you'll have gotten rid of anyone who was bad. Anyone who didn't belong, and anything that was bad and didn't belong. I'm just seeing healthiness, energy, like really good energy, being in a very high vibration, being very creative, being able to do what you want, like having the freedom to do what you want and making a success out of it. Having all the elements of life that you want coming together, and things just feeling very clean and simple. And yeah, I'm seeing you guys being very nurturing to other people and like very loved by other people, very appreciated. And if you are working on something, if you have a creative project that you're working on, I feel like you'll release it into the world and it will be amazing. It will go really well. Like if you are working on a body of work in terms of paintings or something else to do with art, I feel like you're really gonna bring all the pieces together in a way that's very magic, in a way that really draws other people in a very magnetic, attractive way. And yeah, it does feel like you guys are going to be very attractive, very able to get what you want, get the people who you want. Like, I feel like whoever you're attracted to will be who you can be with. It feels like a lot of amazing sex, a lot of passion in life to come. And just downtime, I'm seeing loads of downtime. But I'm seeing you guys not being bored. I'm seeing you guys being really inspired to fill up your downtime and not wanting for anything. It feels like you guys might minimize the things that you want for in order to need less, if you know what I mean. But I feel like you will have a very comfortable, abundant life with all your needs met and able to relax, not just having your needs met and scraping by, but it feels like actually being comfy and things looking up for you. I feel like things will just keep growing and getting better and better. The more effort you put in, the more inspiration and passion that you put into the situation. Really amazing reading. I don't feel like I need to even say more to you guys, to be honest, group 4, so I really hope you enjoyed that. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below if you did, and leave me a comment to let me know how that resonated with you. Subscribe if you're new here. I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box if you like a personal reading, to support my channel, or anything else you might be interested in. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the rose quartz. Let's see what cards you have. From the Sacred Power reading cards, you have lightning. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have love. And diligence. And then from the Urban Tarot, you have the Knight of Wands, the Rock Star. From the Tower of the Divine, you have the Page of Coins. From the Neo Tarot, you have the Queen of Swords. And from the Ancestral Path Tarot, you have the Sun. Wow. It really feels like a very bright light is going to be shining on you guys with lightning and the sun. And it feels like things are going to take off very quickly. And some of you guys, you might be, maybe you're in a band, maybe you're a musician, maybe you do something that could potentially make you a star. And I feel like you are going to become a star. And I feel like you're going to be able to stay on top of your success very well. I feel like you're going to manage to maintain it and to continue to make money from it. Like, you guys are not going to be the one-hit wonder. You guys will be very serious. You'll take it very, very seriously. You'll save your money, invest your money, be very, very careful with what you spend. And make the very most of the opportunities that you get. Yeah, but I feel like exposure for you with regards to what you do career-wise, even if you're not doing something in the limelight like that. But it feels like you really... I feel like you come into a lot of truths and realizations and knowledge that you can share with people. So it might be something that you do. Maybe you guys are a scientist or an inventor and you're coming up with something amazing that really helps people. Or maybe you're a teacher and you come up with some knowledge that helps people. Or you come up with like a new way of doing things. But I am just seeing like this amazing opportunity for success for you guys, and I feel like you are going to make the most, the very most of it. You're going to turn it into financial abundance and really stay with it. Stay with it long enough to make the success and do the right things. And it does feel like it's something you love, and with regards to relationships, it feels like you're going to have very fulfilling love around you. I feel like you will have one person who you're kind of trying to get rid of and one person who you want. There might be somebody who is interested in you, who you're not interested in, and somebody else who you do want. So there might be certain people you have to be a bit cold to. Especially if you do kind of get into the limelight, you might find there's a lot of people who want you. And a lot of people who maybe, especially if you have a business, you might find there's a lot of people who are kind of time wasters, and you might be very, very busy. Very, very busy, and you might have to learn to distinguish who's just a time waster, who just wants your attention and is not going to actually make you money, and who's actually going to make you money. Same with love opportunities. I feel like you're able to distinguish from who just wants a quick fling, who just is looking for attention, who's just looking for an ego boost, and who is actually secure, who's actually offering you something. And yeah, it feels like you're going to find it a lot easier to say no to the things or just ignore the people who are time wasters. It feels like you're getting better at seeing it from a distance, spotting the people who are problematic from a distance, stopping the time-wasting things very early. And it feels like there's a lot of power, a big burst of energy. I'm feeling any creative talents you have are just going to be expanded, and I feel that's through you putting in work and determination and effort, dedication, committing to it, and taking it very seriously, as I said before. I feel like if you are an artist, if you are creative, or whatever job you're doing, the more seriously you take it, the more success will come to you, the quicker it will come to you, and the bigger it will come to you. And for some of you guys, you might have had to shut other people out for a long time in order to focus on success. And it feels like you'll get to the point where you don't have to do that anymore, where you can focus more on love than money. This might happen quickly for you guys as well. This might not be as far away. This was Spirit's idea to do far away, distant future, so I'm not really quite sure what kind of time frame Spirit means. I don't know if it's months, years, or maybe just weeks. Or maybe like decades, I don't know, but it looks really good for you guys long term, and it seems like you guys already have quite a good picture for what you want to see long term. So I feel like the more you can keep that in mind, the better it will be for you. But I do just see the sun shining on you. I see you guys getting more in the light, getting more in the spotlight, getting your work out there, getting yourself out there, being very attractive to other people, having a lot of people interested in you, having amazing ideas that could make you a lot of money, and being more able to distinguish between what is good and what is fulfilling and what is time wasting. So amazing reading, guys. I really hope you enjoyed that. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below if you did, and leave me a comment to let me know how that resonated for you. That really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm so more people can see this. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box for personal readings, Patreon, PayPal for donations, Instagram where I'm doing written readings, and Twitter where I'm doing channel messages from Spirit. Thank you so much to everyone who's already subscribed, booked readings with me, donated, left me lovely comments, liked my videos, and joined me over on Patreon. I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Apatite. Let's see what cards you have. From the Sacred Power reading cards, you have Self-Love. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Enlightenment. From the Urban Tarot, you have the Devil. From the Tower of the Divine, you have the Queen of Coins. And the Ace of Swords. From the Neo Tarot, you have the Knight of Pentacles. And the Tower. And then from the Ancestral Path Tarot, you have the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Wow. There's a lot going on, and it feels like there's a lot going on within you. It feels like you're changing your thoughts a lot with all these swords cards here. And with the Tower, it feels like you're really having one of those aha moments. Moments of enlightenment, moments of realization. And I do feel like a lot of it has to do with yourself and your own unhealthy behaviors, your own habits that hold you back in life. But at the same time, I'm seeing a lot of material success. I'm seeing you guys really driving forwards with your goals and earning a lot of money, making more of a success of your life. And that might be what allows you to actually take the time to kind of realize this stuff. And I do feel like you're kind of giving birth to a new you from this additional confidence that you're getting. And I feel like that is coming from the increase of stability in your life. And you guys might have come from somewhere toxic. You might have had a toxic upbringing. And maybe you've grown so much and so far away from what you came from that you're now finally able to see it for what it was and walk away from it very easily and completely transform yourself to take away any residue of it that remained in you. So yeah, it's very powerful, but I am seeing some troubles ahead for you guys, or some potential troubles. It does feel like there might be some news that comes in that's very shocking, and it might kind of change everything for you. You might have some things that fall down. And I am seeing if you do have like really unhealthy habits, and if you are like acting against what you know is right, because it feels like this is quite a spiritually evolved group. So it feels like you kind of know what you're meant to be doing, or at least you will at this point. So it feels like if you go against that, if you go against what you know you're meant to be doing, you might experience things falling down. But I am seeing it might be someone else in your environment who's negative for you guys, because I do feel like you're quite a spiritually evolved group. I feel like you will be doing the right things. I feel like you'll be very enlightened, very on top of your routine. Very clear thinking. But there might be someone shady in your environment. There might be someone else in your environment who doesn't want good things for you, who doesn't want good things for other people in general because they're not happy. And I'm seeing you might have to eliminate this person, because otherwise they might cause your whole situation to collapse. They might ruin everything you have going for you. They might steal from you or something. So yeah, be very careful with who you have around you. Really think and be very clear and ask the right questions. And I feel like try and have the most honest people possible. But I do feel like you're going to be shown, like if you don't realise, then Spirit will show you who the shady people are. Spirit will show you and take them away from you. It will be really revealed to you. It will be really obvious, or it'll be made really obvious. And I feel like you guys will have enough self-love to walk away from anyone who doesn't have good intentions for you, because it feels like what you're building is very important. It feels like you have a goal in mind, you know where you're going, you know how to get there, and you're doing all the things that you need to do to get there. It feels like a very set plan. But yeah, things do have the potential to go wrong despite the fact that your plan is so set. They do have the potential to go wrong still, but I do feel like the less shady people you have around you, the more you can really be aware of things, the less likely it is to go wrong, is what I'm seeing. Someone around you might be telling some lies to you at some point, but it does feel like you'll be able to see through it eventually. But then you might have to, like, that might change your life, is the seeing through someone's lies. It might change everything for you. there might be a point where you kind of change and start procrastinating things in your life and become a bit toxic yourself. So really try and avoid that, guys. Really try and stay on with your routine. And also, likewise, avoid being cruel to other people, being mean to other people. Completely avoid all that. But mostly I feel like you guys will be able to get away from negative people, get away from negative situations, and if you don't, then Spirit will do it for you. Spirit will take it away for you. And it feels like you're going to have a new beginning with a lot more clarity, with a lot more sense of knowing what you're doing, knowing who you are, having confidence in yourself. And I feel like you're going to be in a very secure situation with regards to your finances and feeling like you've overcome, for the most of you, I feel like you're going to overcome the toxic habits, but you might be tested on them, so try and do your best to avoid them, guys, as much as you can. I really hope you enjoyed that group 6. Please don't forget to let me know in the comments and leave me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here, I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box if you'd like a personal reading, to support my channel, or for anything else you might be interested in. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.